Well, really, I should sign it on TikTok. All right, what's popping? What's popping? Finally, we got someone in here. Finally, we got someone in here. Back again as promised. But M-Gal, Rolly robbed. What up, M-Gal? What up, Jew? What up, Cuh? What up, homie? Come on now. We need more people in here than this, though. I don't give a shit that it's 10:54. We need more people in here than this. I don't think Rolly robbed. I personally don't think Rolly robbed, but Rolly funny. Rolly funny as hell. This guy always suspicious of something. And Mgal says Rolly hurt him. He did hurt Teo, but the thing is like Rolly did not have his foot on the gas at all in that fight. So if you're not going to be hitting Teo very much at all, well then body shots are going to win it, man. What do you expect? Now Teo coping with the whole thing is kind of crazy too. Teo should not be celebrating this win. Teo should be like, damn, I got a lot better versions of myself to show than that. Not happy with the win. I did what I had to do, you know, but I should have put more work in on Rolly. Needs to throw more. Yeah, he does. Rolly needs to throw more, man. I don't know why Rolly's so shocked that he didn't win that fight. I mean, it was a close fight. And honestly, that shit was lagging so heavy when I was watching the stream. So maybe I would benefit from watching the fight back, but Rolly, yeah, Teo not that good, I don't think. I think Ryan whoops that ass. Both had a horrible performance. Jude, did you happen to like watch it without lags or anything like that? Because I was watching it with full lag, bro. Story of the fight was Rolly didn't do enough. I do see that in a lot of the comments, and that's what I was saying the whole time too. So I'm just kind of like second guessing myself because Rolly's so damn confident that he got robbed. But Manny says, hey, what up, Manny? Somebody did post the full fight, though. Yeah, this dude came through with a good link in the Discord. Damn. Damn. Well, good shit. Okay, well then, you know, Jew watched it without any lagging, and he says the same thing I was saying. But here's Rolly's immediate thoughts on the decision. And then he elaborates more later on in this press conference. It's about 7 minutes. We don't have to watch the whole thing. Streamy's got shut down halfway through. Well, shit, homie. Save that link because the next time there's a boxing stream, I'm gonna ask you for it. Or shit, you know, just drop it in the Discord whenever you want. But Rolly's gonna speak on the loss. The main thing with Rolly is, you know, pick and moving. He wants to be like a Mayweather. He wanted to be like a Shakur in there, a Terrence Crawford, and he's shocked that nobody recognized his picking and moving. And that's pretty much all Rolly has to say. He's like, bro, when these guys do it, it's considered beautiful. When I do it, you know, I take the L. That's crazy. I don't know though. Rolly was picking his shots, but Rolly was boring as fuck, bro. That was no Floyd Mayweather-esque performance. We gotta say it.
T-Mobile, a lot of people came out. Big event. What's your immediate takeaway? Your immediate thoughts?
My immediate thoughts. I mean, look at my face. I hit with what? 2 clean shots the whole fight. Thoughts. I mean, look at my face. I hit with what? 2 clean shots the whole fight. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, if that's enough to beat the champion, that's enough to beat the champion. I've heard him multiple times. I am owed a rematch, for sure owed a rematch. And, yeah, congratulations to Teofimo.
You hurt Teofimo in that 5th round to the eye. You saw the blood. You pounced on him there. It felt like he came back a little bit in the 6th round and hurt you to the body a little bit.
He's never hurt me at any given moment. He got hurt multiple times throughout the fight. Every time I threw a shot, I landed him. He couldn't land anything clean on me, and it was clear and apparent.
We're gonna open it up.
I mean, we already know this, but it's like, you know, you could throw 5 shots and land 5 shots throughout a 12-round fight, and you could say what Rolly said. Every time I threw, I landed. You know, if one of those shots happened to hurt him, you could be like, I hurt him. And that's basically the story of Rolly. Rolly, you got all that, bro. You got all that. Everything you're saying is true. But it doesn't mean you didn't lose the fight, man. Clint Eastwood saying Rolly hurt him bad, or Rolly hurt him and fucked up his face. Tio won on points with barely any damage. I mean, that's exactly the tail of the tape. Just because you fuck up his face, that doesn't warrant you the win. Winning each round secures you the win. That's how boxing works. We all know it. It's funny though how these guys get so arrogant about shit. He's like, nope, he didn't hurt me once. Every time I threw, I touched him. Rolly gonna be like, my body? What? No, he didn't touch my body at all. There's no red marks.
Up to media questions for Rolly Romero.
Just 2 questions, Rolly.
Can you skip him?
Sean Zattel, the guy who asked Dana about the Ali Act. Rolly just refused to answer his question. Completely skipped him.
Just 2 questions, Rolly.
Can you skip him? Book somebody else. I don't want to deal with this dude. He blasphemed.
Steve Gradano, Carolina Sports. Rolly, it seemed like the right hand to the body, that was a big...
M guy saying Rolly lost because of politics. I know. I got the quote right here. He's going to say it. Rolly's going to say it. But yeah, Rolly thinks he lost because of politics. He says it here. He goes, it's all political. Do I really need to elaborate? You guys are going to hear it in a second. I think right here you're going to probably hear it.
Big part of their strategy was kind of jab, right hand you to the body. You kind of...
He didn't land any of them. It was block with the elbow.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure if that was something that was bothering you. Your side seemed a little red, at least from where we were sitting.
Red where?
Right there.
It's called blood.
I see blood on your leg, too. When you caught him...
I don't see anything red.
No,
So
I'm saying blood on your leg. Probably Teal's blood.
for sure, Teal's blood, but I don't see anything red on my side. So don't start that initiative.
What did he do in there that...
It's like, bro, you can deny all this shit. You lost the fight, Rolly. Show your stomach, bro. Deny the initiatives. Don't let him start the initiative. You still lost, bro. I mean, accept that shit. Accept that shit, man.
maybe was unexpected?
Nothing. He didn't land a single shot. You guys can clearly see he didn't land a single shot.
And just last one for me, when you had him hurt...
That is the weird thing, though, because Tio didn't land that much. He did land, though, on Rolly. So Rolly saying he didn't land a single punch is dog shit, but it's like, Tio didn't land that much, bro. But when you're given but he was the only one giving the judges something to score. It doesn't matter that he didn't land much on you. He threw more than you and didn't land anything. You didn't throw anything and didn't land anything. So he gets the fucking win. He also pushed you back up against the ropes the whole round, several rounds throughout that fight. I mean, what do you expect to happen? Perfecto says Rolly won that fight. Shout out to Perfecto. Much love to Perfecto. If this is the case, then John Jones was gifted a decision win versus Reyes. Perfecto says Rolly did way more damage. Well, nobody's denying that he did way more damage. The problem is his output was low, man, and he was giving away rounds for some odd reason. I think Rolly straight, I mean, really, you guys want me to just say it? I think Rolly straight, like, capping, bro. Rolly fought kind of scary in there. And I don't want to do this right now. I'm just fucking yapping. So, but I'm gonna do it. Rolly didn't necessarily fight scary. You know, Rolly fought with a good game plan. But the thing is that, like, just because you bring a good game plan to the table doesn't mean that your opponent isn't going to be able to read it and make adjustments. And Rolly had a great game plan early in the fight. Tio adjusted to that game plan, and then Rolly just became a shell of himself. That's pretty much what happened. If you go back and watch that fight, first couple of rounds, I believe we scored the first round for Rolly, second round for Tio, and then, you know, third and fourth for Tio, and then the fifth for Rolly. But the second, third, and fourth, and after the fifth, Tio made the adjustments. And Rolly couldn't make the adjustments. That's why Rolly lost 3 rounds straight after winning the first. Because Rolly came in there with the good game plan. He won the first round. He took it. But then Tio stopped walking into his fucking traps. Go back and watch that shit, man. So when Tio stopped walking into Rolly's traps after the first round, the fight was basically over for Rolly. Rolly just was fine with making it a boring ass fight, essentially. And yeah, he rocked Tio and had the biggest moment of the fight. But it's a 12-round fight, man. It's a 12-round fight. And Tio's small moments, they added up to a victory. I mean, it's a majority decision. Not one judge scored it for Rolly. Only a judge gave him a draw. I didn't score it for Rolly. I scored it a victory for Tio.
Why weren't you able to finish, do you think?
I mean, he found a way to survive, and that's, you know, and then when I had him hurt at the end, it was at the end of the round. Every time he threw himself, I landed a hook, and yeah, I mean, every time I threw, I landed a shot.
Rolly, did you have any regrets over this outcome in regards to anything that you did in the ring?
When somebody else does this, it's a masterclass. When I do it, it's self-explanatory, right?
What do you think, if anything, was swaying the judges to lean to the side of Teofimo?
You know, it's all political.
Can you elaborate?
Do I really need to?
There you have it. Now, he says it's all political. Do I really need to elaborate? He will elaborate. Give Rolly some time. He gonna elaborate. And I might as well just spoil it for you guys now because I love to spoil. Rolly said, you know, here's the elaborating. Rolly goes, and this is the cliff notes. You got to hear the full thing from Rolly. But Rolly said, everyone praises that pick and move as beautiful boxing. When I do it, why don't I get the same praise like everybody else? It's like I never get a fair shake, and it's apparent. I clearly outboxed the dude that's supposed to be one of the best boxers. I cut him. I heard him multiple times. It's clear as day I deserve a rematch. I mean, the rematch calling is also crazy. You should have put that in the fucking contract, bro. Hold on, my phone's like not charging. Okay. Shit's charging now. All right. Tia was still leaking after the fight. Perfecto saying he's right.
Mohammed Mubarak with the Electronic Urban Report. You were doing very well in the early part of the fight. Do you believe that you could have put the pedal to the metal at the end of the fight?
I could have pressed more, of course. Anyone can, but you know, championship fights, they're all close like that, especially with 2 high-level fighters. But I mean, he was hurt multiple times, won the shots, you know. He honestly should have been counted as a knockdown. But I mean, you know how it is. I mean, he survived, you know, he knows how to survive. But I mean, I hit him so many times clean when I did. And I was, you know, I mean, some of those rounds were for sure 10-8 rounds.
Was there a rematch clause in your contract?
No, but I mean, of course, I am owed a rematch. You don't get a 114, 114, 115, 113. I get a rematch.
I mean, again, you can. Yes, you can. There's people who have lost majority decisions and have not gotten rematches. But Rolly putting in a good argument. You should have put that shit in the contract, though. Rolly's saying one other thing, though. I'm trying to remember.
Which kind of boxing and the good fight, Rolly? You guys did hug before the 12th round. What was the?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that that should have been scored a knockdown for Rolly in the 5th, by the way, and that was a 10-8 round, so it makes it a little bit closer. But Tio still probably won it by like 2 points, I'd say. Yeah, 115-113 is like a fair scorecard. In my opinion, 115-113 is like a fair scorecard. It was a close fight, man. Rolly was winning rounds throughout, but it was like Tio would win 2, Rolly would win 1. He should have just went home. What's poppin', Andrew Nance? Good to see you, homie. MJ World saying I need to put noties on. I mean, shit, you haven't done that yet? Come on now.
Emotion behind that, if any?
I love Teofimo. I love him. That's all. And my little brother. That doesn't change anything. He has no control over the scoring of the judges.
See, though, this is that good shit. This is that good shit that this was the selling point of the fight. I love Tio. I love him, man. That's my little brother. I don't hold that against him. Tio has no control over the judges scoring that fight. I love Tio. It's my little brother. You know? He pissed off that his little brother just beat him, though. I want the rematch. I think a rematch could be warranted, but I mean, it was a boring-ass fight, so, like, maybe not. Honestly, it sounds funny to say it, right? But I would rather not see the fight because of Teofimo than Rolly. I mean, it makes sense, though. Rolly had the bigger moments throughout the fight, even though he lost. I don't want to see Tio fucking jab 2 into the body for another 12 rounds, please. Please. But honestly, I could co-sign a rematch on the basis that, like, I want to see Rolly get the win. But, like, you know, I don't really want to see Tio fight again. Funny enough. Clint Eastwood says, I agree. Dylan says, Sub Castro, what up, homie? Rolly Romero from Andrew Nance. Juice says, later on in a couple months, he's going to say self-consciously he gave the win away to his little brother. I hope he doesn't say some shit like that. Self-consciously. That would be wild. Or subconsciously. His subconscious let fucking Tio win. They ain't doing a rematch. I mean, it was a boring ass fight. People are pissed that they paid for that shit. So I don't think a rematch is really gonna happen. But personally, if you guys are asking personally, I'd like to see it. I would like to see it because I think it's a cool storyline still. The buildup of them being friends, there's another layer to it now. Tio got the belt off of Rolly. Rolly wants the rematch. Tio was starting to talk shit in the buildup of the fight to promote it. Rolly never took that path, that road. And like I said, Tio got the win over him and took his belt. So he got the win over him and took his belt. Started talking shit. Rolly's still saying he loves Tio. There's layers to this shit. They kind of low-key need the rematch. You talk about real storylines. This is a real storyline, man. This is some of the realest shit. You can even see the contrast in this shit. Look at Rolly at the post-fight press conference. You see his face. Look at Tio. Little bro Tio. Cheesing it up. Smiling. Foot up on the chair. You know, jolly. Happy with the win. Happy to win off body shots. Then you got Rolly. The two of them. This is classic. This is classic. Andrew Nance says we ride with Rolly. We ride with Rolly, but Rolly did happen to lose that. But you guys can tell I ride with Rolly because I'm saying I'd like to see Rolly fight again. You know, he could fight Tio again. I would just really not like to see Tio fight Rolly again if that's clocking for you guys.
Back here, Rolly. Hey, Rolly, how close do you feel you were to putting Tio out in that round that you hurt him?
No, he was out, but I couldn't get him clean. You know, he wasn't completely like wobbled out. The other shot I hit him with at the end of the round, though, he was out.
Going into the next round, what was your corner telling you, and what were you thinking and trying to do?
Well, I was trying to, I was trying to open that cut even more than anything, but I was trying to feint him and land a good left hand.
One last question right here.
Rolly, if you feel like you were hurting him and having success when you were connecting, why weren't you more aggressive down the stretch?
Here it is. Here it is. Listen. Basically, the person just asked Rolly, if you feel like you were having success every time you threw, why didn't you put the pedal on the metal towards the end of the fight to steal back the rounds?
Why don't we ask that to every single box that literally just picks, moves. You know, I mean, you guys everyone praises that as beautiful, perfect boxing, yada yada yada. But when I do it, why don't I get the same? Why don't I get the same like everybody else, right? Why is it because I'm a power puncher? Why because I'm awkward? Because of this? It's like I never get a fair shake, and it's apparent, you know. I clearly outboxed the dude that's supposed to be the best, one of the best boxers, an Olympian, and all this stuff, you know. I clearly outboxed him. I cut him. I hurt him multiple times. I mean, it's clear as day. I deserve a rematch, and honestly, that decision was, you know, I mean, self-explanatory, man. It's not, you know.
Thank you, Rolly. Thank you for coming up here, answering questions. I know it didn't go your way, but hoping to see you again soon. Any final words from you?
God bless everybody. I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I thank my man right here, Louis DeCuba Jr. If it wasn't for him and Al Heyman, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I thank them. I thank my team, my father, Ismael Salas, and that's everyone to come out and see me. Thank you.
Rolly, thank you so much. Rolando Romero, everybody. Thank you.
No, shout out to Jesus, though. I like Rolly. Rolly's super calm these days. Rolly the dog. Rolly put on more action. He did put on more action, perfecto. Teo, the most boring fighter in boxing history. Honestly, I've tuned into a lot of Teo fights, and they're all fucking boring, bro. They're all boring. The footwork is honestly kind of boring. I've seen him do his footwork in his prime and shit, and it's like, oh my God, bro, would you quit moving and actually punch the dude? You guys know what I'm talking about, right, with Teo? Maybe I could tell you the fight I'm thinking of. Might have been the Cambosos fight. You can see the Teo is just all decisions. All decisions. Everything goes to decision with Teo. Barely any stoppages. Ever since he started fighting real fighters, all decisions. Teo got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Teo 23-2 with 12 stoppages is kind of bad. Perfecto saying, and honestly, I didn't like the hug at the beginning of the 12th round. Super cringe. Not the biggest fan of that shit. Now, did Rolly lose because he hugged Teo like Dana White would suggest? Absolutely not. But I mean, I'm still not the biggest fan. Yeah, Juice says it does seem he has the reputation of being a good fighter who we should always tune into, but that's not actually the case. I know it's because Teo's got good names, though. You know, credit to Teo because, you know, he's got Lomachenko, which got everybody to really start paying attention to him. Then he instantly lost the belt to Kambosos. You know, Kambosos, to some degree, was worth watching in 2021. Then Tio starts fighting no names, you know, Pedro Campa, Sandor Martin. We know Josh Taylor. We know Jermaine Ortiz. Nobody knows Steve Claggett. Bobby Green introduced the world to Arnold Barbosa. We know Shakur. We know Rolly. But these are good names, you know. Like Tio gets good fights. Josh Taylor was a decent, you know, that's a decent name. Jermaine Ortiz a decent name. Barbosa's a decent name. But then when you tune into them, they're dog shit fights. They're really boring. So credit to Tio for getting like these name brands a lot of times. He's had more name brand fights than like a Shakur. You know? Like really the only fights we've tuned into for Shakur, we just got here with Shakur. Like we only really watched William Zepeda and Tio. Josh Schmadley, bro. We don't give a fuck about that guy. Zepeda was the one that we all started watching. So you see what I mean though? Like Tio has name brand guys that he always fights. And keep in mind, Shakur is 25-0. You know, he has more fights than Tio. But less big name opponents. But you know, Tio gets good names and then he just turns in shit performances. You know, Tio headlines almost all of his cards. Headline, 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 headline. Yep. Ever since Lomachenko, Tio basically headlined everything except for the Ryan fight. Tio basically, I'd rather just read you guys the quote from Tio. Tio's kind of like theatrical a lot of the times, and I'm not really here for it. I said I was away from the mic. Tio's theatrical a lot of times, and I'm not really here for it. Tio's shut down the rematch, though, with Rolly. He said, no rematch. Rolly didn't do much tonight, I think. I don't think he threw enough punches tonight to win. Even one judge making a majority decision. I think what people want to see next is me and Ryan.
Rolly here, he said he wants a rematch. You know, Ryan Garcia and Conor Ben have a big fight coming up. Devin Haney's also champion in the division. Liam Paro, what would you like to do next, Tio?
I think for me, I not a rematch. Rolly didn't really do it that much tonight. I don't think he threw a lot of punches tonight to win and have that even one judge making it a majority draw or majority decision. So I think people what they want to see next is maybe me and Ryan, bro, because you was getting hit with that left hook, but he was catching it with the glove. It's okay. Every round. No matter what, look, I think I'm here. This is the road to undisputed. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to reclaim and get all of the next world titles, and whoever the next champion is, that's what it's all about. I think that's what we're missing. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's people that don't want these belts no more, and I'm just one to let's get this last run before or if they ever do happen.
What's next? We got Rolly.
Tio doesn't know how to speak properly, I guess, at this point in time. But Tio was trying to say, you know, he's more focused on the road to undisputed. There's people out there, aka Dana White, who don't want all these belts anymore. They want to do away with all these belts. So what I want to do is go on one last run and get all these belts and become undisputed one more time. Just in case that guy, Dana White, is successful in eliminating all of the sanctioning bodies and creating only one sanctioning body, the UBO. You know? So that's what Tio's trying to say. I want to go on an undisputed title run because there's a chance this might not exist in the coming years because there's a shark in these waters, Dana White, who's coming for all the sanctioning bodies, and he just wants one, the UBO, United Boxing Organization. And then Tio also spoke on you know, the Rolly's low output performance. And Tio goes, I was tagging the body a lot. We focused on if Rolly doesn't want to engage, at least let's hit his arms and his stomach throughout the rounds. That's what slowed him down mainly. That's what made us win the fight. So everybody knows that Tio won the fight off body shots and Rolly had a low ass output. That's what it is, man.
Because I was hitting him back. Plain and simple. And you know, there was a lot of shots. There was shots that I was hitting him and connecting with that, you I was waiting for that exchange, and he knows it. I'm very quick and I'm very fast with my shots, but at the same time, I'm very selective. I was tagging that body a lot. Look at his whole side grip. No matter what it was, we focused on if Rolly doesn't want to engage, at least let's hit his arms and his stomach throughout the rounds, and that's what slowed him down mainly, and that's what made us win the fight tonight. How do you think overall his output was?
Tio always has all the bells and whistles on. Like, he's got his shoulder pads and shit like that. It's kind of funny, but whatever. Costumed up after the fight. Put on some fucking street clothes, bro, and call it a day. Perfecto says, Perry, who's your number one favorite boxer? Honestly, bro, Floyd Mayweather is my number one favorite boxer. And I know a lot of people say, oh, Floyd's boring, man. I mean, you guys never watched his career then, so I don't even want to hear it. You guys just caught on at the end of his career when he's old, picking some names. It is what it is, man. Even that shit was fun. But, you know, Mayweather versus Mosley, Mayweather versus Maidana, Mayweather versus, trying to think. The guy who beat Pacquiao, forget his name. But Mayweather versus Hatton. Mayweather versus De La Hoya. You know, Mayweather versus Canelo. Outclassing Canelo, bro. Straight outclass the dude. Then they make it seem like it's normal for an old dude to outclass the young buck. Please, bro. Nobody really gives Floyd that much credit, but Floyd literally really the GOAT, man. Floyd really the GOAT. And honestly, who gives a shit about his last like 5 to 7 fights or whatever they were at the end of his career? I liked the prime Floyd. Shit, nobody was beating him. Nobody was beating him. Absolutely nobody. Rumble in the Jungle. True Silence says, you saw Gervonta Davis make fun of Devin's mom who just died. No, I didn't see that. Is that all true, or is there some like cap there? I know I saw some stuff about Devin. Prayers up for Devin, and then nobody was really elaborating. What did Gervonta say about his mom? This is hilarious. Woodley the type of guy to get an irrational sense of confidence from this and fight Mike Perry and BKFC. You know what? Just because he beat my man's Joaquin, I hope he gets that sense of delusional confidence and fights Mike Perry and BKFC. Trying to go over. Oh, we gotta go over this. We got. Someone please send me Cheyenne Vlismus's. You guys aren't gonna get it, are you? We're just completely going off the Rolly Tio topic for this Roman Dolidze slandering that I'm about to do. But honestly, Roman Dolidze, shit, I'm not telling no lie, homie, so there's no slander here. Why can't I see her posts, bro? Oh, he said fellowship, but this was after Haney posted Tank's mom for Father's Day saying she looks masculine. I remember that. I remember that. Leave it to fucking... That's some black on black crime right there, I would say. You feel me? Tank and Gervonta, or that's actually black on black crime. Because you got Tank and you got Haney dissing each other's mothers. You know, with some racist ass shit. And they're both black. It's like, what the hell is going on here, you guys? In all my years, I've never really heard of races hurling like racist insults at each other. Is that a common thing? Is that a common thing? Anyway, can someone send me Cheyenne Vlismus's No, I don't want to see the Instagram story. I want to see her feed. Yeah, take me to the posts. But I can't see the post. It's not showing it. Gosh, man. Castro calling it a buck. Shit, that black on black on black on black crime is fucking crazy. Crazy. Two black dudes saying the most racist shit you could think of about a black woman. Insane. Probably not you could think of, but you guys get it. You guys get the context. Ah, man. Anyway, I'm a little bit, you know, shit, it's late out here. I'm going crazy. I'm kidding. But it's late out here, and I don't know exactly how to start this. So let's just start it like this. Roman Dolidze, you know, one of the worst fighters in the UFC, cut this dude. He showed out the most pathetic performance I ever seen in my life last night. All this guy had in him was a guard pull and fucking knee bar attempts. That's what he did against RDR. He pulled guard in the first round as soon as the bout started, and he just spammed knee bar attempts, and he got his ass fucking whooped. And honestly, I think he intentionally got his ass fucking whooped because he didn't want to be in there. Collecting a check or something. This dude sold the fight. If there was a fixing, you know, Roman Dolidze needs to be investigated immediately. I'm not saying there was a fixing. I'm just saying if there was a happenstance, you know, allegation out there that UFC Sacramento had a fixed fight, well, I think suspect number one is Roman Dolidze. This dude he got himself fucking knocked out. I said it live on the commentary. He's going to get himself knocked out. He's intentionally trying to get himself knocked out so he doesn't have to be in there anymore. Anyway, so I say all that to say that it's resurfacing, and I actually wasn't really privy to this. I never knew who Cheyenne Vlismas or Cheyenne Buys, you know, had an affair on her husband with. I heard it was a coach from Extreme Couture. Tried to do the math. I didn't see the coaches that she might have been dating. Turns out this scumbag Roman Dolidze stole JP Buys' wife, Cheyenne Vlismas, from him. From Extreme Couture. They were all teammates, and this dude stole his wife from him. She had an affair. Now they got babies together. I mean, damn. 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 I don't know what to say, man, but Dolidze, I never fucked with him, and I definitely won't be fucking with him now. And more so for the fact of what he did to JP Buys. Like your own teammate, man. You a fucking dirtbag. You a dirtbag. Your own teammate, man. That's crazy work. Now, somebody please send me there's like a baby shower post of Cheyenne Vlismas, and she actually posted Roman Dolidze on her Instagram feed. If anyone can find it for me, you know, I'll make you a mod, and you can post the link in the chat. But yeah, imagine cheating on your husband for the worst fighter in Georgia. This post caused me to go down quite a rabbit hole. And then I went and Googled it. Somebody goes, remember when she cheated on JP Buys with Roman Dolidze? Hilarious. That is her legacy in the sport. Because somebody had posted about her retirement. And then JP Buys actually... Roman Dolidze a straight scumbag, though. Okay, so yeah, JP Buys said, okay, so there was a headline from MMA Fighting, and it says Cheyenne Vlismas is hiding, or Cheyenne Vlismas in hiding since UFC win, unsure when she'll fight again, and makes me want to cry. And then I think she did this interview or something like that. She's claiming like I'm in hiding. You know, from my husband, right? JP Buys, because she getting abused or something. She trying to fucking sell this narrative. And JP Buys quote tweets it and says, hiding from what? In a country no one knows where she's at? Everyone here knows she has been in Batumi, Georgia with Roman, the same guy she has been having an affair with behind my back while still married. Damn. Damn, and she's still with Roman. Not that she has to leave Roman. But honestly, Cheyenne Vlismas, she's a walking red flag herself, bro. And it's so funny. I was looking at her social media today, and like Roman Dolidze got this girl walking around in fucking spandex pants and shorts 24/7. Oh, it's actually hilarious. This girl just be rocking spandex pants and shorts over it because Roman Dolidze's fucking, you know, conservative ass. which is fine. But you know, I think it's hilarious because it's not really who Cheyenne Vlismus is. You know, she likes to pop it. She likes to pop her shit, and she found fucking Roman Dolidze. And I don't know, bro. I just don't really trust Cheyenne. She got like that look in her eyes. You know, she got them crazy eyes. Cheyenne Vlismus. Even like this whole trying to insinuate that she was hiding since her UFC win. She hiding. Hiding from what, bro? Quit playing. You having an affair on your mans. You moved to Georgia with Roman Dolidze, and you don't want to face the music. Now you hiding. You hiding. It makes you want to cry that you're hiding. Oh, please, bro. You fucking don't want to face the music. You cheated on JP Buys with Roman Dolidze. True Silence says tanks it inshallah to Devin's mod Dukes croaking. He wildin'. Is that what he did? Someone send me the link, bro. I'm gonna type in Gervonta Davis right now. Oh shit, Gervonta Davis with a foul diss to Devin Haney after his mom passed away. Crazy how Buddy talked about my mom only for his mom to check a few weeks later. Now post that, inshallah. I mean, bro, this is why you don't talk about somebody's mom. This is why you don't talk about somebody's mother, man. You can't fully like if let's put it like this. If Tank is this pissed the fuck off that Devin mentioned his mom, now he's kind of doing this. I mean, I'm not co-signing it, but you can't blame it. You can't blame it. You diss somebody's mom, bro, and you hurl a racist ass insult at her, like happy Father's Day, bro. That is highly disrespectful and racist. Honestly, I mean, I get it. Tank is fucked up, but I mean, you guys cannot downplay what Haney said about Devin or what Haney said about Gervonta's mom just because Haney's mom is dead now. You know, we can't be doing that revisionist history. Devin Haney called Gervonta's mom a man. If Gervonta's that pissed about it to where he's dissing her after she passed away, listen, man. Listen, man. You don't diss somebody's mother. You don't diss somebody's mother like that. If he's that mad, then he's that mad, bro. What am I? I'm gonna tell him not to be that mad. True Science says 100. He said more worse shit. Tough Topic says Jew. But yeah, mate. But yeah, man, Haney has a big mouth. Hopefully he learns to shut it. I mean, yeah, bro. You just don't talk about fucking somebody's mother and hurl a racist ass insult at that, bro. Calling her a fucking man. That's crazy, man. Cause she didn't have her fucking wig on or something. Like that's crazy. She doesn't even really wear a wig. Juice says can't stand Haney, but more so feel bad for his mother. I know, but and I'm not co-signing it, but I'm just saying the problem is that like you know Devin Haney should have respected his own mother and whoever, right? I don't want to put the blame on Devin. Let me just put it like this: anybody out there, respect your own mother and don't talk shit on somebody else's mother. You know, because that shit is gonna end up coming back to you. That pisses people off. That's like killing somebody's fucking family member. It's like to some extent, nobody's gonna forget that, and eventually, it could be 10 years from now. They're still gonna want to get that back. They're not forgetting about it. So, Gervonta Davis found out Devin Haney mother passed away this weekend, but this weekend he been spamming the disrespect button. Oh damn. Gervonta goes, she doing the same thing her son did. Went to sleep. Oof. Oh, Gervonta Davis mocks and posts picture of Devin Haney deceased mother. She passed away this weekend. He goes, poof. Damn. This is fucked, but again, man. This is also Tank's burn, and he said, him mad. Devin mom has a pimp, and guess who's her pimp? Your mother is a dope fiend. I wonder who. Oh, Devin mom has a pimp, and guess who's her pimp? Her dad, or Devin's dad? Davis not wrong. Well, maybe he is, but Devin brought it on himself. Well, this is how Devin brought it on himself. I'll post Tank's dad for Father's Day since he won't. Happy Father's Day, Big Tank. That's fucked up. You broke and you made him move out that house. I mean, bro, you don't disrespect somebody's mother like that. Happy Father's Day is so disrespectful. Tank loves his mother. You think Tank's just going to let that shit slide? They got to run that fight yesterday. Well, shit, never forget the legendary sparring match between the two of them. They definitely need to run the fight. What it's giving to me, though, because you see it right here, too. Random fan presses Devin Haney about ducking Gervonta, and Tank responds in the comments. Tank goes, his ass a bitch and his daddy. I mean...
My nigga Devin Haney.
I mean... Gervonta calling out Devin Haney every step of the way, and Devin not keeping that same energy.
My nigga Devin Haney. Hey, why you ducking Gervonta? Hey, gang, why you ducking Gervonta?
That's why you down here.
Hey, I'm in a black truck, nigga. You sound stupid. Hey, why you ducking Gervonta? Hey, Hey, black truck, gang. All right, I'll box, gang. I'll box, gang. I got you. It's all, hey, it's all good. Hey, you ducking Gervonta. Hey, cut ducking Gervonta. Shut up, nigga. We can squabble right now, nigga. Let's get it. Hey, cut ducking Gervonta.
Hey,
it's all good.
Hey, Cup. Cut ducking Gervonta is crazy.
Hey, you ducking Gervonta. Hey, cut ducking Gervonta. Shut up, nigga. We can squabble right now, nigga.
Cut ducking Gervonta is crazy. That's hilarious. No love for DHP in LA? I guess not. His ass a bitch and his daddy. Damn. Tank wants all that smoke. Gervonta Davis is Darth Vader now. Yes, he is. Stacky Money. Bro. Come on, man. I'm tired of your stupid ass shit. You know what? 5 minutes, homie. Just get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. Anyway, where were we? You guys like that right there? Get that dude the fuck out of my face. I'm good. I'm more than good. The three best friends that anyone could have. They're the three best friends that anyone could have. They're the three best friends that anyone could have. Look at them. They all hated each other. Each of them hated each other. How funny is that? This guy hated this guy and hated this guy. This guy hated this guy and hated this guy. And this guy hated this guy and hated this guy. They all hated each other. This is too good. A lot of people would miss it, but they all hated each other. They've each hated each other. How funny is that? They've both hated both of these. That kills me. That just absolutely kills me. These guys, they hated each other first because they were bitter rivals coming up. This guy was brought up by this guy, Uriah Faber. Then this guy traded on Uriah to get ready for this guy. And then ended up losing to this guy. Both these guys lost to this guy. Too good. No, that's a story, though. They hated each other. They were rivals coming up. Uriah, he brought up TJ. Brought TJ in. TJ made it all the way up to the top. He was about to sick his pupil on Dominic Cruz. But then, you know, his pupil went with another coach, Dwayne Bang Ludwig, after Dwayne Bang Ludwig parted ways from Team Alpha Male. And you know, TJ followed instantly. Uriah hated TJ. So then TJ hated Uriah back, right? So they all hated each other at one point in time. Never forget that shit. That's actually gold. They all hated each other. I guess TJ and Uriah don't hate each other anymore. That's good. But honestly, the beef between Uriah and TJ was deep because Uriah, you know, kicked out TJ from the gym because TJ wouldn't pick a side, and TJ had just bought a house, another house in Sacramento. And then he had to move to Colorado because he got kicked out of Team Alpha Male. There's this shoulder dislocation thing going on. Islam popping in his teammate's shoulder.
C'est côté Marcos. Shadow lui donne, il dirait il n'y a pas de doute, ça fait 19-19, mais le contrôle est de l'autre côté. Ah, regardez ça, on est en train de se remettre l'épaule. Alors est-ce qu'il y a une luxation? En tout cas, il y a une vraie gêne. C'est Islam qui s'y colle. Oh là 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 là.
Là pour la remettre, s'il n'y arrive pas, ça va être problématique.
Ça vient pas, regardez la protubérance.
C'est côté Marcos.
Shadow lui donne, il dirait il n'y a pas.
It's disgusting. Andrew said, nah, take a day off, homie. You know, the funny thing is I'm the one, I don't know what Andrew Nance did, but I sent that dude on a 5-minute break, and then Andrew Nance fucking doubled it up on him. Shout out Andrew Nance. Dylan says, these three are the reason the under 155-pound division still exists. Honestly, kind of. Kind of, yeah. You're kind of right. What's up, chat? Bro, as soon as Stacky Money leaves, Perry Punch Moderator comes in. Mike Davis is moving to Vegas. Mike Davis says, after an emotional roller coaster, I have made the decision to move to Vegas. I want to be more active with UFC, in the cage and out. He always wants to be active with the UFC outside the cage. You know, Mike Davis, I sometimes I wish this dude would just be a fighter. I know that sounds crazy. It doesn't though, does it? I like Mike Davis, but it's like, I want to be more active with the UFC in the cage and out. Fuck outside the UFC being active for him. Who gives a shit? Mike has such a desire to be like a bit influency. And it's just, you know, it's a bit odd to me because like his ticket to being influency is fighting, but he wants to be like influencer without the fighting. You know, I like Mike Davis. I think he's a cool dude. I'm just saying that personally, I do notice that he wants a lot outside of the cage. And it's a bit, I'm not used to a fighter expressing wanting so much stuff outside of the cage. If it makes sense to you guys, I don't know. You guys got to pay attention to Mike Davis. I don't mean to disrespect Mike Davis. It's just that, like, Mike, you know, I think that one thing you forget, bro, is you win, bro, and it takes care of the rest, man. That's the one thing you forget. You get these wins outside of the cage, from outside of the cage, bro. It don't fucking matter. You get these wins, you're going to be an influencer, like, already. Andrew Nance shutting down Perry Punch Moderator, too. Yeah, it's like, bro. And then they say, please just be super active. You see what I mean, though? Art of War. He's like, bro, fuck outside the cage. Just be active in the cage is what we're asking. Mike says, trying to be, that's where the UFC comes into play when it comes to health. Also, I'm right next to T-Mobile and the Meta Apex, so if they ever need a 55 or 70, I can jump right in. We'll see. Hey, thank you, Andrew Nance, for the jewels, homie. Yeah, UFC Sacramento payouts and shit. I saw this. I bookmarked some post. Let me see if I have it. Yeah, look at this. So UFC Sacramento, this person broke it down pretty good. I mean, the math checks out to me. He said this. So 2.265 so 2.265 in base pay, right? For fighter payouts collectively for UFC Sacramento. 500K in bonuses, 625K finishes, plus 400K performance of the night and fight of the night bonuses. Total athlete payout 2,765,000. 1.1 billion Paramount rights deal, 44 events per year, 25 million per event. I mean, I haven't done the math, but shit, that checks out to me. At the absolute best, there was an 11% revenue split. That's crazy. And then he adds a bit more context and he says, this isn't factoring in live gate sponsorships, insurance, and a whole lot more factors. More so a bunch of rough estimates. And it's funny because how much of the live gate, the sponsorships, the insurance, well, I don't know what the insurance entails. The life insurance policy that they take out in every fighter before they step in that cage. I don't think you get paid unless they actually die. But, you know, the live gate and the sponsorships and the whole lot more factors. How much of that money do you think that the fighters see? Because this is the whole thing as far as what the UFC is trying to sell to boxing. Like, guys, let us keep the money. You know, you be okay with an 11% revenue share because we're going to basically be getting you, you know, sponsorships, and we're going to be insuring you, making sure you're healthy. The list goes on. We're going to get TV rights deals and put you on Paramount like we are. And, you know, we're going to do that for you. But we're going to take 89% of the profits. You guys don't, I mean, I've been trying to explain this to you guys, but nobody seems to get it. Kind of crazy. Gregory Rodrigues earned 340,000 for his victory over Anthony Hernandez, who got 170,000. Yeah, you see why Anthony Hernandez is tripping now, right? He makes 170K show and win. He's only coming off of 2 show purses in like a year. So like 340K, but that's pre-tax. 340K, just take half of that, bro. 170K. You know, 170K. Highest earner was Rainier DeRitter, who took home 360,000 for his win over Roman Dolidze. Roman Dolidze got 180,000. They're definitely going to cut him, or they're going to kill him in the next fight. It's there's no in between. They're either cutting Roman or they're getting their money's worth in an insanely disgusting finish. Let me see here. Emmers cashed out. Yeah, Emmers with the 126K. Larry and Douglas with 12K is crazy. How funny is this, though? Anthony wins on Contender Series, gets 20K, which is, you know, he won. So it's 10K show, 10K win. Terrence Chapman, who came off the regional scene, also debuted in the UFC, didn't have to go through Contender Series, pretty much only got signed because Anthony needed an opponent because he wanted to turn around in 2 weeks. And Terrence Chapman gets signed 12K. 12K. Terrence Chapman got a better contract than Anthony Wynn. Now, apparently the reason why this happens is because the standard Contender Series contract is 10 and 10. But if you sign to the UFC on short notice, the standard base rate is 12K. So you get a $2,000 boost, you know, for signing to the UFC and taking a debut fight on short notice. Kind of weird, though. It's an odd one. Definitely an odd one. Taco Badilla's on that 30 what? 39 and 39 purse? What the fuck? Why is he on a who the fuck gets paid 39K and 39K? Taco Padilla should be getting 100K. Show and win. And it's like, how's Jackson McVeigh up to 25K now? Jackson McVeigh makes 25K to show and win? The fuck? Delize durable. He might have looked bad last few outs, but he's got a chin. Fuck Delize, true silence. Come on, man. Padilla is such a slept-on fighter. That finish was great. I know. I just watched it. It was a sick finish. Just threw him to the ground with that fucking standing arm triangle. Taco Padilla, he's dope, and he's super, super technical in there. Super switched on, super locked in. Taco's dope. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, can you guys like the stream? If you haven't liked the stream yet, can you like the stream? I'm sure this comes with the game a little bit, but it's like, what do I do? What is it about me that gets like goofballs like T Zizzle and Perry Punch Moderator and fucking like double whatever the fuck his other name was to like be so goofy towards me? Like, what's wrong with you? It's just weird. Like, I feel like it's a form of endearment, but it's just really weird. Honestly weird. Honestly weird. Like, homie, go fucking spend your days doing something else. Nobody tripping about you. Super weird. What? Juice says they have a man crush. Yeah, it's super weird, bro. It's super weird. I feel low-key uncomfortable about it. Like, homie, go pay attention to something else. Go get like a you know, shit, go get yourself a girl or something. I don't know, homie. You're worried about me. You over here, you know, typing away in my stream, making burner accounts, bro. You could turn that time around and do way more productive shit than try to ask me about having Asperger's, which is like, nope, what the fuck, bro? It's not even anything to take serious. Like, are we just saying shit? Like, shit. I heard that the homie Jew got Alzheimer's. You know, like, what the fuck, bro? You're just talking. You're literally just saying shit. Like, the sky is red. Shit, the sky is red. Like, can we just say the most random shit ever? Is that the goal here? Oh my god, bro. Go do something with your life, homie, please. Don't forget about the 50K finish bonus. It's a 25K finish bonus, Dylan. Unfortunately. If it's a 25K finish bonus, Charles doesn't have a fight book but wants to return at the end of the year. What the hell is this?
Look at that rainbow. Is this right? I can see through another parallel dimension here, do you know? Look at that rainbow. Is this right on my face, folks? Oh, wow.
that's literally the glare of the glass. The sun glaring off the fucking glass balcony. This guy's an idiot. This guy's an idiot. He literally thinks he's in the middle of a rainbow. He's laying on the glare that the glass is reflecting onto the ground, you know, from the sun. The glass balcony is reflecting onto the ground from the sun. This guy's a straight idiot. You can tell it's a straight fucking line, and then you see the glass thing right there. The sun's hitting it. It's making a reflection.
I can see through another parallel dimension here, Johnny.
Trying to breathe in the rainbow.
Look at that rainbow. Is this you right in my face, folks?
Rainbows don't glare on the ground, bro. Rainbows don't fucking glare on the ground. They don't reflect off the ground. Yeah, this guy's straight coked out his mind. And he's still cutting the mohawk. That's crazy.
Ah, wow.
Breathing in a reflection off of the glass is crazy. This guy's coked the fuck out. Acting like he's jizzing.
Wow.
As a grown-ass man, you know, like, when is it time to get rid of the mohawk? As a grown-ass man. That's a big segment, you know, as a grown-ass man, should you be eating chips? Honestly, I think the answer is no. I think grown men should not eat chips. I still eat chips, but if you want my answer, I think a grown-ass man eating chips, it just gives a little bit of a weak vibe. Like, imagine a grown man eating a bag of chips. Just sticking his fingers in there, grabbing those little fucking things. Anyway, as a grown man, you know, when is it not okay to wear a fucking mohawk anymore? Ruby Z says he's Irish. There is a natural connection to rainbows. Well, that's a reflection off of that's the sun reflecting off the glass, Ruby Z. I'm surprised Kennedy in Zekchuku has a 6-fight contract. Well, I mean, he did fight like a fucking clown / idiot, but it is what it is. Oh shit, it's already 12:03. Stand your base in that dimension. Yeah, fuck that dimension. This is my game here. Yeah, Connor's crazy. Does anyone know what Devin's mom died of? See, even this person said, you don't teach anyone how to react to disrespect. Devin started it. Y'all can't be mad at Tank when Devin posted his mom on Father's Day. Devin posted his mom and said, Happy Father's Day, Big Tank. Was that nice? I'm not saying Tank is right, though. No, that's what I'm saying, bro. You disrespected the shit out of his mom in a super racist and disrespectful way. And you can't tell Tank how he's allowed to respond to that. Guess the N-word could call your mom a crackhead and bad mom, and you wouldn't do anything. Yeah. I hope you stop sucking Devin dick. Picking and choosing ass fag is crazy. Didn't Devin start it by posting his mom and clowning? Everybody got the same reaction. You hating on the wrong N-word. Tank is gonna fight, and we're gonna watch that shit for sure. This dude goes, hope Tank Davis never fights again at all. Karma's coming back on his ass saying this is outrageous. If you support Tank, you must not have a mother. She doing the same thing her son did. Went to sleep is crazy, though. Not facts. Connor sensed the pot of gold. I can't see anything about her death now, only the reaction. Okay. I'd be curious to see, you know, how she passed away. Just, I don't know. It seems sudden. Josh Van's sister getting married. He walked her down the aisle as her father because their dad passed away. Oh, this the husband. Josh Van would fucking kill this guy. If he ever tried any funny business, Josh would absolutely murder this dude. Did not expect him to be a little twink. Van wins, Dylan.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be than living life with you. You make it easy just to stay. I love you more each day. I am yours.
That shit is awkward as hell. I would hate to be Josh Van. I would hate to that's just the whole thing is so awkward. Just standing, staring at him for minutes on end. Josh Van putting his head up and down, up and down. I don't know if he's crying or not. Delonte West and Neon play one-on-one. We got to see this.
Oh my God.
Yo, what the fuck is happening? Oh my God.
All right, here we go, here we go.
May the best man win.
All right, ones and twos.
Yes, sir.
All right, ones, okay. Oh my God. Okay, that's two.
Damn! 2-0.
Four. We have four. 4-piece chicken biscuit pickup.
He's not even dribbling.
Oh my God.
Don't make, there's no way. I'm done! Yo, what the fuck is happening? Oh my God.
All right, here we go, here we go.
May the best man win.
All right, ones and twos.
Yes, sir.
All right, ones, okay. Oh my God. Okay, that's two.
Damn! 2-0.
Shout out Delonte West. He got some serious ball knowledge. Dylan or True Silence dying laughing when I said what I said about Josh Van. Yeah, bro, that was crazy. That was so awkward. Dylan says Van looks like he was forced to be there. Yeah, that shit. I avoid shit like that at all costs, bro. That type of shit, bro. I'll avoid that shit. That's so awkward, man. What are you supposed to do? Who are you supposed to look at? You're supposed to make eye contact with the husband. You're supposed to make eye contact with the pastor. You're supposed to look at the you know, the bridesmaids. Who are you supposed to look at? You're supposed to look at the floor. You're supposed to look at your sis. Who are you supposed to look at? Sharpshooter, I embrace this shit. Yeah, True Silence said his shot wet. Yeah, Delonte West still got it, bro. Delonte West still got it. All right, boys, I'm a dip. Peace out, boys. Thanks for watching. This was a hardcore boys stream, so thanks for watching, boys. I mean, shit, I did this for you, but not too many showed out. It's okay. It's a school night. You know how it goes for them boys. It's a school night. But anyway, look at the torta you taking home. What the hell are you talking about? I got no clue. You confusing me. Anyway. Peace out, boys. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in, like I said. I'll see you guys tomorrow if there's news. If not, shit, I'll see you. I'll catch you when there's news. All right, peace out, though. Peace out, though, boys. Thanks for watching. Like the stream if you didn't like it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, boys. Shit. Peace out.